Doc. Everybody wants to talk to King Bob, man. I might go up in my house and make it so that nobody can talk to me. Hope I don't get shot in the back of the head. It's a beautiful view, isn't it, Eric?
It is a good view, sir.
Alright, my friend. So, how do you do that? I can only ever crouch. Oh, I've got it. There we go. Alright. So, sorry, it's been a very busy day. I'm finding out all this information. Dead people. I found a body early. We've been robbed. We've got new people. We've got old people. We've got a medic station being set up. We've got somebody working on a cure for communism, which, God, I pray that works. We've got a lot of bad news now. Fill me in, my friend, and I appreciate any and all information.
Well, sir, first thing you should know is I'm from the Withering Heights.
Oh, you're from the Withering Heights, all right. Did you know Robert?
I never got to meet Mr. Rotten.
No, not Mr. Robert.
Sadly, I was employed by Red.
Oh, yes. Red was wounded here in a fight. Now, and I had met Roman and Jade. Lovely woman. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's bad.
I know Roman, not Jade. But Red, she was shot and killed in Electro.
Really? By who?
I don't remember the two men's name. Me and the 6 other men with her shot them down.
Well, that's good to know. I'm sorry. I know that she had survived some sort of scuffle here in Cami just about the time I got here. I'm sorry to hear. I didn't know her, but anybody's useless and unnecessary death is sad news to this king.
Her daughter, Lindley. Do you know her?
Wait a minute. Lindley was in town one night. Angie! How are you, man? Ange, sorry. Ange.
Lindley is, well, since Red died, now my responsibility, and I can't find her.
Oh, alright. Okay, I'm a little concerned. I think there was a girl in town that said her name was Lindley, and then somebody else apparently committed suicide, and it's hard to keep track, I'll be honest with you. Good to see you, Ange.
But what I gathered from the situation of Mr. Rotten was a man named James aimed his weapon at him. Mr. Rotten, being a man of good nature, asked him for an apology. James refused and was being quite rude. And if there's one thing Mr. Rotten does not stand for, it's people being rude. He took James to the beach and killed him.
Well, being rude, I don't think would really be a cause for killing somebody, do you think? It's a bit of an overreaction, don't you think? It's like stubbing your toe and cutting your foot off.
A little bit of an overreaction. Like I said, I never met the man.
Alright, but this is what you've heard, alright?
Yes. Then later in Dubkey, from what I hear, a Kingsman put Mr. Rotten on his knees and executed him.
Alright, we're looking at... Whoop, who's that? Oh, that's Ryan. Right, okay, sorry. Ryan's my good man. Okay, well, I'm going to put things in context for you, Eric, because I don't want any bad blood between people, because there seems to be a he said, she said, they died, he died kind of thing going on. So, just so you know, our men helped out a man named... What was that man's name, Ryan? Benji or something?
Yeah, Benji, and his daughter, was it Maya?
Yes, Maya, yes, okay. So I heard this third part, but they, my man Remy and a friend of Peter's, Ivan, went north with them to hunt down or find some cannibals, and we lost some of our best men and my best friend. Then the next day, we had some of our men grabbed, forcibly confined, and then Aiden's brother Joshua was beaten to death in the street. Beaten to death. Then there was some other sort of obscure thing. Some guy called himself Henry VIII, obviously high as a kite, came down here looking for trouble. There was more killing, more strangeness. So my men are on high alert and a little tense, I think. Now, that seemed a little bit out of character for James. Normally, I mean, he was a young man. He was just inducted into the Kingsman not 2 days ago. So that all seems kind of odd. But I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, you say you didn't meet this Mr. Rotten, but I've been hearing sort of, well, conflicting stories about him, shall I say. TG's been great, buddy. Thanks for asking.
From what I heard, he was a good man, but he liked to hit the bottle and the pills a little bit.
Oh, it's addiction. Addiction leads to the road of madness, sadly. So I don't drink myself. Although I do like epinephrine for some reason, it keeps me perky. Alright, so just so you know, well, what's going on with the Withering Heights now? Because I was going to go over there and find out who's in charge and what's going on.
I'm unsure. I woke, and everyone was missing, including Lindley. And being
Alright.
her bodyguard, the last thing Red told me to do was watch out for her daughter.
Sunday Night Chill,
If
sub. How you
her
doing?
daughter is gone, there's no reason for my life to continue.
Well, I can't guarantee it was her. I do know that somebody said something about that, but people just randomly walk into Cammy and kill themselves. It's very odd. Wait a minute. What do you mean your purpose for life? Look around you. Do you see this beautiful country that was once great? This country needs you, Eric. It needs good men. Someone willing to look after a young girl is probably willing to look after other people. A lot of people have gone to the dark side, and communism, and man versus himself, and turning against his fellow men. I mean, people are even eating people. Having a good heart
Well,
is a good reason to be alive.
sir, I looked for a girl named Ashley for weeks, and my search ended at Gorka. I promised myself that this revolver in my holster would be the last thing I see if I couldn't find her. And this girl Lindley gave me a purpose to live again. If she's gone, I just don't know how I can do it.
Do you, did you see all those people in town, Eric? Make Cammy great again.
I did.
Did you notice anything that they've all got right now that they didn't have a short little while ago?
A home.
That's right. Hope. I didn't have any hope. I was alone. I'd lost my kingdom. I resorted into growing pumpkins, which, to be honest with you, was rather liberating, to be honest with you. But one by one, I found stragglers and strangers and people that had lost hope, and somehow were giving each other hope. Now, there's bad men out there. I know there's going to be misunderstandings, but I do know there's bad men, there's bad women, and most people right now are running around. The only thing they're seeing is that badness, that hatred, that horribleness that is a choice people make, you know? When the going gets tough, some people just turn, well, the worst comes out of them. These people in town have hope. I think that pistol in your hand could be better used defending that hope, don't you? And I'm sure, and it's not your fault if things have befallen those young women and the people that you've tried to help, I'm sure there's other people out there that could use your help, Eric. I know that we could. Do you want to think about it? Besides, it's not confirmed that your charge Lindley is dead now, is it? That Mom Gamer, how you doing? Stream alert! Perhaps you can hold off and wait till we find out her fate, and maybe you can hang around Cammy's shoulder for a little bit, see if this hope rubs off on you, my friend. You gotta remember, there's only so much you can be responsible for, and the only thing you can really be responsible for, young man, is your reactions to the perils and tribulations that life throws at you. How the hell do I stand up again? What do you think? One moment. This is a good charge. This is a forward thing. This is progression. This is movement. All right, my men, 1 second. Young Eric, I accept your pledge. Kamishovo needs men like you. Do you accept Kamishovo?
I accept.
Now, I give you this, my friend, and you must take an oath on this. Do you promise and swear by your soul that you will wait and wait to see if the hope grabs hold of your heart and to see if we can find you a new mission in life, whether that be here or somewhere else?
I swear.
Then arise, my friend. Arise and see the dawn. See that light over there? That is the hope, my friend. And I hope that you, too, have a funny feeling, Eric, one day that you're going to find that you're going to be in the right place at the right time. You'll do a great service for Kamishovo and myself. How'd you get a working guitar, bro? I'm always kneeling down when I don't want to. Here, let us touch hands as brothers, my friend. I think you're right, Druvik.
My hands seem to be broken.
It's alright, these things happen. You're a little overwhelmed by emotion. I know how it goes. Alright, Eric, I tell you what, why don't you mill about town, and I'm going to be honest with you. Whoa, what kind of rifle is this you've got here? That looks pretty fantastic. Thanks, Falcon. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright. Can you do me a favor? Now listen, how about you, well, let's see if anyone in town needs your help right now. We're going to be doing a, I think we're going to have to go out and take a look for these vandals. We're, Dylan? Is it Dylan? No. Junior? Somebody's getting information about, possible vandals, and, I think a good strong man with a good strong weapon might be needed in that little venture. Also, since you've taken the pledge, my friend, your first mission is to find a black armband. Now, Eric, I'm going to tell you a secret password, okay? This is so other Kingsmen can recognize each other. Are you ready for the password?
Yes, sir.
The password is Finkel. I say again, Finkel.
All right.
All right, my friend. Kings are very busy, so I'm going to go follow up on a bunch of things. Eric, I'm glad you've chosen to at least give... Here's the thing, and I just want to say one last thing to you. There are many people in this this horrible revolution that have taken the way out of taking their own life. And to be honest with you, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You have no idea what the universe has in store for you, and sometimes you just need to wait and be patient. I hope you will be patient, my friend. I have faith in you, my man. Let's go see what the good bustling town of Kamishovo's doing. Look at all these guys running around and guarding things and doing things. It's exciting. How are you, That Mon Gamer? Did we get a streamer alert for That Mon Gamer? Because, like, I'm Gamer Dad, she's like Gamer Mom, so we got it.